guys, closing my day today with two winners, one loser, LEDS and the other company, CVET. Picked it up last night. I've been watching this stock for the last couple of days, since even last week. And last night while we were live streaming, I brought you the stock and I showed it to you, the level that he had. Pretty nice resistance at 15, and then another level, a nice pocket in between 1501 and 2288. So I was looking for a breakout into that level in that pocket. It didn't really work out, so it was holding on to that resistance for the last couple of days. So today when it started plunging, I told the guys in the live stream it was actually plunging, and I looked for a opportunity for a short, and actually worked out pretty well. But I'm going to show you right here what happened. Thank you. So I took a couple of trades on LEDS. Stock has been pretty choppy today. If you notice right here, a couple of candles in long wicks, and I took a trade. You see the bull flag here, right around here. If you look at the high of these candles, 334, this trend line that we have here, and I was looking for a retest and a breakout, and that actually happened around here when it started printing this bull flag over here. And mean that we have a bull flag here with a nice spike, I figured that second bull flag here, I was actually going to spike up at the breakout of this levels right here, 334, and actually we had a high right here at $3.38 if you look at right there, and another high right here, $3.38. So it actually rejected the price. It came back down. I let it run a little bit, started getting a little bit of consolidation, but you notice right here we got a low at $3.23, and it just started to go sideways, a little bit of consolidation. I figured that I just let it run a little bit, but I took a small loss, and because the thing is that this thing actually flushed right here. If you notice right here, we tapped the view app, so it took me out and way down right here. I didn't want to hold it no more. Then it just rolled over, and then started to print this channel here. I'm going to show you in a second. And we had a ascending channel here. All of a sudden, I'm waiting for the breakout of this thing here. And when it started to break down here, I was thinking about taking a short, but then it held support, rolled over, and right here we had a long wick, and right at this candle. Unfortunately, I was not able to get profits on the way down here. And the reason is because while I was live streaming, somebody asked me about another stock, JAGX, that has been trading higher. Well, we had a pretty nice spike pre-market, and we discussed about this stock last night on the live stream as well. That just in case to let you guys know, I am live streaming at night as well at 8 o'clock, making a pre-built and watch list Q&A session. And so we talked about JAGX last night, and actually the same thing that Buddy actually talked about, and he thought that we're gonna have a spike today. I was doubtful, to be honest, but it did happen, so it worked out pretty well for him. I hope that although he was already in the stream this morning, I never asked him if he actually was able to get a nice position there, because anyway it happened pre-market. But here's what happened afterwards. It started to consolidate around here, and I was looking at couple of taps around $3.35 right here, and we had $3.35 right here, and another $3.32. So I noticed that right here that what was actually prior support, I was thinking that okay, prior resistance, I figured okay, it's holding on to this trend line right here, which seems like it's trying to be support, but it's giving me a couple of indications around here that it was probably not going to hold. And if you look at right here, the 1 minute, this was actually going sideways, just tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping, and it gave me an idea that, and I told the guys in the live stream that if this thing actually flushes, if it breaks down under 334, then this thing is just probably gonna flush. And that's what I told the guys. That's exactly what happened. Afterwards, you notice we had a big flush, and there was a massive candles going down. I was even recording this thing because I like to archive the moves. If you look at right here, we had a low all the way down to $2.86. So I was risking to the high of this candle right here at 344, pretty close to the $0.5 resistance. And if you look at right here, what we have is a dragonfly doji, but then we printed kind of like a bear flag kind of thing here on these two candles on the 1 minute. And so I was looking at that for the breakdown of this 334, and actually I was able to capture nice profits on the way down. I actually took a trade on another stock that I was watching, and I told you guys about CVET that I've been watching for the last couple of days. If you notice right here, it's been a massive plunge. I started watching this thing while it started to come down, because if you look at the daily here, we had a pretty massive level, and we had a level right here at 1501 that I was looking at, and then 2288. Again, we talked about this last night on the watch list built. 2288 that I was looking for on the daily, and again, we talked about this on the live stream last night. So I was looking for this pocket here, and I noticed for the last few days it's being rejected. The price is just hovering around the resistance, and when I saw it plunging today, I figured that, hey, this thing is probably not going to hold. It's really going down, because it was able to reject the price a couple of times. If you see this nice spike here and consolidate around here, there's another green candle here on the daily, and it was able just to consolidate, and another daily candle right here, just to consolidation, rejecting the price, not being able to get inside of the pocket. So I had it on watch for the last few days, and today it rejected the price. If you notice right here around this consolidation and the breakdown right here, I was able to capture some of the move, which was actually ended up to be a good thing for me, because at the beginning of the day I took a trade on LEDS, and ended up being not a pretty nice trade for me. Another one of the stocks that I was watching and it got halted was PSTV, although I didn't really trade that stock. If you notice right here, it started to spike, and it was halted. If you look at right here, because of it had a circuit breaker halt because of volatility. You look at the spike a couple of times, halt, spike, halt. So the stock was one that I was watching since the morning, but I didn't end up trading it. Overall, I ended up having a somewhat okay day. I was able to recoup my losses and close the day for a green day today. Not the biggest green day, but at least I'm green, and that's all that actually matters. Being consistent and trying to survive while the market, it's actually a little irrelevant sometimes. Today we've been having just a whipsaw all over the place. The market is being a little bit irrelevant, and at the kind of days that sometimes we just got to deal with. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut the video here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and happy trading. Thank you.